Hello. Today we will get to know the tent from Terra Incognita called Omega. But before we talk about it, let's see how to set it up correctly. The tent comes with a zippered cover. In addition to the zipper, the cover has compression straps that can be converted into carrying handles. We take it out and see that the set consists of an outer fly, an inner tent, a frame in a separate bag, and stakes also in a separate little bag. The frame poles are made of fiberglass and have a diameter of 8.5 millimeters. Steel pegs of a classic shape. The set also includes a repair kit, which consists of spare pullers, a tube that can be used to fix a broken pole, as well as pieces of various fabrics. So we will start setting up the tent by assembling the frame poles. The Omega has 2 long poles and 1 short one. Having assembled the poles, we set them aside and spread out the inner tent. We lay the poles in a crisscross pattern and insert their ends into the grommets. The inner tent ceiling can be immediately tied to the intersection of the 2 poles using a special loop. By inserting all the ends of the poles into the grommets, the frame takes on the correct shape. Next, we attach the inner tent to the frame using the appropriate hooks. The last short pole is installed across the tent above the main frame, as shown in the video. Next, the tent needs to be secured to the ground with stakes, while ensuring it is well stretched. As we can see, the design of the tent is classic and it is quite easy to set up. The material used for the upper part of the inner tent is a lightweight and durable breathable polyester fabric. The floor of the tent is made of durable polyester material with an Oxford weave and a polyurethane coating. The next step is to set up the fly. We drape it over the top and secure it to the frame using ties and Velcro on the inner side of the fly. We attach the corners of the fly to the inner tent using fasteners and tighten them if necessary. Don't forget to ensure that the zippers of the vestibule are on the same side as the entrances to the tent. We pull the vestibules out and secure them to the ground with stakes. Next, we walk around the tent and, if necessary, tighten the fly. The walls of the fly should also be taut so that they do not touch the inner tent. We do this using stakes. We just need to tension the guy lines. We pull them and secure them to the ground with a stake. The guy lines are equipped with hardware that allows for adjusting their length and corresponding tension. Ventilation in the tent is provided by 2 ventilation windows that can be opened or closed depending on the situation. Each window features a special hood that prevents water droplets from entering inside. The zippers on the fly are securely protected from water. At the bottom of each zipper, there is a small buckle. It can be fastened to reduce the strain on the zipper during strong winds. All areas that bear more load are additionally reinforced, and all seams that may come into contact with water are taped. The material of the fly is a durable polyester tent fabric that has a polyurethane coating on the inside and a water repellent treatment. The Omega model is available in 2 sizes, Omega 2 and Omega 3. The Omega 2 is designed for the comfortable accommodation of 2 travelers, but if you squeeze in, 3 can fit. The Trio is designed for 3 people, plus 1 sleeping space if you squeeze in. There are 2 colors to choose from. Now let's take a look inside the tent. The tent has 2 entrances exits, and accordingly, 2 vestibules. The vestibule zipper can be unzipped from the top, for example, to peek out, as well as from the bottom. By opening the doors, they can be secured with a special loop. The bedroom doors are double layered. One layer is made of the same fabric as the entire inner tent, while the other is a mesh. In hot weather, you can leave only the mesh for better ventilation. By the way, the vestibule can be completely rolled up, so that nothing obstructs the enjoyment of the views from the tent. The open door flaps can be tucked away into the corresponding pocket inside the tent. So, what interesting features do we have inside the tent? On each side, we have these segmented pockets. They are separate, meaning we can say there are 4 on each side. Similarly, it is the same on the opposite side. We also have a shelf. The shelf can be removed if it is not needed, or it can be used as an organizer. For this, it can be hung using these central buttons. And you can put something in the pockets, for example, a smartphone or a power bank, as well as some small items. There is also a ring on the ceiling where you can hang a flashlight. The Omega is a high quality and comfortable tent at a relatively low price. It is suitable for 3-season use and under favorable weather conditions. It can also be used in winter. The dimensions of the tent are as follows. The width of the 2-person version is 150 cm, while the 3-person version is 215 cm. The length is 205 cm and 215 cm respectively. The width of the vestibule is 80 cm for the 2-person tent and 90 cm for the 3-person tent. The height from the floor to the ceiling is 115 cm in the Omega 2 model and 125 cm in the Omega 3. The Omega 2 weighs 3 kg 740 grams, while the Omega 3 weighs 3 kg 360 grams. We will leave links to the Omega 2 and Omega 3 below the video. You can purchase the tents as well as thousands of other products in our stores. Thank you for watching, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and see you next time.